Tough loss, but super proud of the guys that were locked in to playing the way we've been talking about playing. Night and day, with the focus, with the energy, by a bigger percentage of the guys, and it led to a better performance. Tip our cap. Princeton hit a lot of tough shots, pushed it to 10, but our guys didn't quit, and we showed, I think, a lot more discipline, character, and togetherness than we've shown. So I'm tired of losing. I don't believe in moral victories, but I know this, our team took a step forward today.
Wayne, where do you feel like the team defensively still isn't where you want them to be?
Well, I mean, it's overhelp off a shooter. It's not getting up into the ball on a handoff to where if we go underneath, they're too far out to stop and hit a three. You know, just some errors there to our schemes defensively. Some of it's will and want to. I mean, if it's you and that guy right there, you're not freaking scoring on me. You know, we've got to develop that a little bit more. Offensively, when we had a chance to jump out with just 10 minutes to go, a couple of bad decisions offensively leads to leak out threes. Those could be daggers, but I'm proud that they weren't necessarily. I mean, it ended up, you know, costing us, but we fought back where maybe in the past guys might have thrown their hands up and folded the tent. But those are some of the things fresh on my mind. Lack of execution and discipline to our rules defensively, and then the same on the offensive end.
And Jared, did you see some of the progress that Coach was talking about there, and maybe where specifically did you see that?
Yeah, Coach had mentioned it. We drew a line in the sand the other day in practice. We got a group of guys that's very, very talented. And, you know, obviously Coach said it, you know, it's a step in the right direction. We're going to keep on building. But I think defensively we still have a couple things to improve on, but I think we did a really good job sharing the ball for a majority of the game.
Deshaun, it's pretty clear you like the defensive end of the floor. Where did that come from?
I don't know, just like where I'm from, how I was raised, like just gritty, tough style of basketball. That's what I'm used to.
Wayne, how does Deshaun change things for you defensively?
He keeps the ball in front. He causes havoc. He gets deflections. He puts pressure on the other team's point guard without gambling and then getting ghosted and hurting your defense. He's relentless that way, and he's only going to get better as he continues to learn our stuff and our zone and our 13. But the way these two played with their focus, with their intensity, if that spreads throughout, and we continue to get better at some of the discipline things, we're going to get to where we need to go. But the fact that he's a scoring threat and he knows he wants to shoot a better percentage, but a willing passer on the other end gets us easy baskets. And the combination of what he does defensively and offensively for us, you know, is going to be something we'll continue to build off of.
In any way, Wayne, is it a good thing to play two teams like this back-to-back? You're not going to see two teams that shoot as many threes as Samford and Princeton. Just getting this lesson early and figuring out what to do with that end.
Well, yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's keeping me up at night. I mean, we've always been a really good defensive three-point field goal percentage team, and we were before the other night. But now we've got two teams come in and get 12 and 13 threes on us. So it started at the beginning of the game. We lost number 5, who our goal was not to give him any open looks. And he bangs a few, and now they get it going. And that's when you let some doubt creep in. We've got to be more locked in. And you saw us make some quick changes and adjustments to maybe some guys that weren't locked into that game plan. But the neat thing is everybody hung together. We kept battling. We got ourselves back in the game. But we'll get better at guarding that 3. But yes, it'll be good to see teams that maybe don't shoot it as much, but we wanted to test ourselves early this season. We wanted to. You know what? Our record isn't what we expected. I'm not happy about it. I know people are maybe pissed about it. I'm pissed. My wife's pissed. My kids are pissed. Okay, but we've got to look forward. And we know how to build teams to get it going when it's the right time. And yes, it would be great to have that out of the gate. It's not the case with this team. We've got a lot of different circumstances. We're dealing with it. Guys took a step in the right direction today. We'll do it again on the road, and we're going to get this thing going. But we wanted a challenging schedule. Did we want to win? Yes. We wanted to win these challenging games. But if we keep everybody on board and everybody together, it's going to pay dividends. And I don't want to talk about anything past tomorrow. And I think as this team flushes some of the stuff from the past, some of the stuff going into the season, we'll continue to learn and grow together.
They had 13 offensive rebounds. What do you need to do to clean up that area?
Got to get physical. Got to get physical. Way too much running to the rim, looking for the ball. A lot of those rebounds were tipped back, but if you clear space and get physical, those are coming into your hands. So rebounding, it's a will and want to. You go cut a guy out, or if you can jump out of the gym, you just go get it. And we've got to make more a priority of getting physical, clearing space. And I think if we get a little more discipline with our roles defensively, you won't see us flying around and rotating as much to where we're out of rebound position. So certainly hurt us. Them making 20 free throws to our 11 hurt us. This is 2 games in a row now. I think the other day they made 8 more threes than us tonight. Looks like 6 more than us. And both games came down to the last possession. So if we can get to where we defend the 3, rebound a little bit better, we're gonna take a step in the right direction.
Okay. Coach, one last question. Known you for some time, you love that defensive end. Having Deshaun on your team and what a great defensive player he is, will you be able to extend that out in the future with the traps and everything? Because I know you love that defense.
Yes, yeah. The thing is, it's the guys behind him a little bit that need to continue to learn those things, because he can put pressure. I mean, you picture he and Warith, or he and Isaiah, or he and Glenn trapping in the full court. That'd be great. Right now, I don't think we need to be discipline-wise to be able to incorporate that. We tried to go 13, which slowed him down for a couple of possessions. Then went man-to-man out of 13. But for 1 or 2 errors in our coverages, they made us pay, skipping it for a 3 and getting to the free throw line. Their guy stepped up. They had a 44% free throw shooter, I think, go 5 for 6. But we're going to have the flexibility to do a lot of different things with our pieces. It's hard to do those things when you're not all united. But today, I think we had a really good united effort, and we're gonna continue. We're finding out a lot about ourselves and who's really with us. And I think we're at the point now where we're good with a certain group, to roll with. And we hope everybody continues to learn and improve to make that a bigger group. But we're really happy with the way the guys got after it. We do not accept defeat, but this was a good learning day for us. All right, thanks. Go Beavs.